Very good morning, children. Chapter 6, Rocks and Minerals. Yesterday, we were doing the exercise D, that is, answer the following questions, in which we have done 3 questions. First, how our sedimentary rocks are formed. Second, what is the difference between shale and slate. And third, what is the difference between lava and magma. We have done all these 3 questions. So today we will start from the question number 4. There are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. These questions are left in the exercise D. Answer the following questions. So question number 4. Let us start the question number 4. What are igneous rocks? Name any 2 igneous rocks. So children, igneous rocks. What are igneous rocks? So igneous rocks are the rocks which are formed by the cooling and hardening of lava. Igneous means fire. So as its name shows, igneous rocks are the rocks which are formed by the cooling and hardening of the lava. And name any 2 igneous rock. So name of the 2 igneous rocks are obsidian and granite. These are the names of the 2 igneous rock. Okay, so these are the names of the 2 igneous rocks. After that, the question number 5. The question 5. Write 2 uses of metallic minerals. So write 2 uses. Here we have to write any 2 uses of metallic minerals. So children, you remember the metallic minerals like iron, copper, silver, gold. These are the metallic minerals. Okay, so 2 uses of metallic minerals are as follows. First, metallic minerals like gold and silver are used in jewelry making, in the ornament making. Like jewelry, the earrings, the rings, the necklace. These are the items which are made by the gold and silver. The second use, some metallic minerals like aluminium and iron are used to make utensils, whereas copper is used to make electric wires. So these are the 2 uses of metallic minerals. Now the question number 6 describes the uses of rocks and minerals. Here in this question number 6, describe the uses of rocks and minerals. We have to write down all the uses, right? We have to write down all the uses. And in question number 5, we only have to write 2 uses, any 2 uses of metallic minerals. But in this question number 6, all the uses of rocks and minerals we have to write. So uses of rocks and minerals are used in various things, which are as follows. So what are they? So they are, first, they are used as a building materials. So first thing is, they are used as a building materials. Our houses, schools, roads, bridges are made of rocks and minerals. So maximum things which you see in your surrounding, the infrastructure, buildings, the houses, the schools, roads, bridges, hospitals, offices, so many buildings, every buildings are made by the rocks and minerals. So first use of rocks and minerals is as building materials. Next is as a fuel. Yes, of course, rocks and minerals are used as a fuel also. Like coal, petroleum, these are the fuels which we get from the sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock, the continuous deposition, regular deposition. Okay, so these are the things. Coal and petroleum are the fuel which we get from the sedimentary rocks. So coal, petroleum and uranium uranium are used as a fuel. So coal and petroleum, that this is a common thing which we use as a fuel, but uranium is a different fuel. It is used in a different area also. It is basically used to produce a nuclear energy for nuclear projects, right? So coal, petroleum, uranium are used as a fuels, whereas uranium is used only to produce nuclear energy. So as a fuel, first is as a building material, second is as a fuel, and third is used in jewelry making, utensils, in these kind of miscellaneous things. So aluminium, iron, these are the rocks and minerals which are used in utensil making, whereas copper is used in electrical wire making. The wires are basically made by the metals, especially the copper, because copper is a good conductor of electricity. That is why all the wires are made by the copper. But the outer covering of the wires are made by the plastic or rubber, like red, yellow, blue. These are colorful rubber coating, okay, to protect the human beings from the electric shocks. So some rocks and minerals are used in the jewelry making, whereas some are used in the making of utensils. So these are the things which are used. These are the rocks and minerals which are used in these kind of categories or areas, as a building material, as a fuel, or used in a jewelry making and in utensil making. Okay, so this is the answer. Now the question number 7. What is coal? How is it formed? What are its uses? So this is the question 7, in which we have to discuss or describe what is coal. We have to describe it, what is coal, and how they are formed, how the coals are formed, and what are their uses, in which areas, in which field we can use the coal. Okay, so answer 7. See the seventh answer, coal. First of all, what is coal? So coal is a kind of sedimentary rocks. Coal is a kind of sedimentary rock. Okay, the sedimentary rock, the depositing layers, continuous depositing layer. So this is a kind of sedimentary rocks. Coal is a form of carbon. Now how it is formed? So it is formed when dead plant matter decays and buried into the soil. When the dead plant become dead and they decay and they got buried into the soil, or they become the part of the soil, by the high temperature and pressure for a long period of time, these plants get converted into coal. So how the coals are formed, or how we get the coal? The formation of coal is not a very frequent thing. It takes longer time. It takes much longer time, and it is a sedimentary rock. So it is formed when the plants become dead and it got buried into the soil, and due to the higher pressure and temperature, these dead plants get converted into the coal. So this is the formation, and where it is used. So uses of coal. Of course, coal is the most common energy producing substance, or coal is used as a most commonly used fuel. Coal is used as a fuel for cooking, for producing electricity, also used in steam engines. Okay, it is also used in the steam engine. So coal, this question is very, very important, children. So please learn these type of questions. Like this will come into the long answer also, or this will come into the short notes, like describe the coal. What is coal? It will come as this in the form of this question also, like what is coal, or this will come in the long question, like what is coal, how is it formed, and what are its uses. The complete question like this. So this question is very, very important. Now the last question is question number 8. What is petroleum? Give its uses. So in this question, what is petroleum? So petroleum is also called crude oil, rock oil, or black gold. It is very important, children or students. See the name black gold. So gold is a very precious metal. So petroleum, see the importance of petroleum, because the name of the petroleum is a black gold. So it is given, this name has given to the petroleum because of its higher value or higher importance. So petroleum is also called crude oil, rock oil, or black gold. Rock oil because we get from the rocks and minerals. It is a fossil fuel. Fossil, anything which got buried into the soil, into the different between the layers of the rocks, between the layers of the soil, and after so many period of time, millions of years, when they become, they get impression, they become fossil, they become converted into the impression on the soil or between the layers of the soil, they become fossil. So petroleum is also called crude oil, rock oil, or black gold. It is a fossil fuel, and it is also formed from the remains of ancient marine organism. Marine organism, the animals or the plants which live underwater, under sea. So it is also formed from the remaining part of the ancient, older marine organisms. Now uses. First use, it is used as a fuel in different forms like petrol, diesel, 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 kerosene, and LPG. Okay, liquefied petroleum gas, which is used in our kitchen. So it is used as a fuel. First use of the petroleum is as a fuel. We can use this as a fuel in different forms, like petrol, in the form of diesel, in the form of kerosene, in the form of LPG also. Now the second use is, it is also used in dry cleaning. Dry cleaning means whenever we our clothes, like the coat, our blazers, our precious dresses are not washed. We cannot wash our precious or costly dresses by the water, so it will be washed by the dry thing like petrol. So because the cleaning has been done by the petrol in the dry form, so it is known as dry cleaning. Okay, so these are the uses. Children, please do all the questions 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So finally we have completed all the question and answer of this chapter 6. I hope you all have understood the question and answer segment also. Please do it neatly in your classwork copy and show me tomorrow. So stay happy, stay home, stay healthy, and thank you for watching this video.